I'm so fucking annoyed, so I just have to talk about this because, like, I have to get it off my chest. Oh my god. I did 5 fucking interviews with one company, and I was basically given a verbal offer on Friday. I have in text message, we're negotiating. We are literally negotiating pay, and then radio silence after a while. Late yesterday, even though I was having a back and forth, then today I call and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Then I get hit with the text like, oh, I was in back to back meetings. Bitch, no you weren't. Or maybe you were, whatever. Anyway, with the recruiter, they call me up and they're like, hey, so after speaking with the COO, tell me why I had to go all the way up to the COO, 5 interviews up. Anyway, after speaking with the COO, he decided to go in a different direction with somebody internally. There must have been a miscommunication because when I was speaking to who would be your direct manager, we were on the same page, but him and the COO were not. Okay, and what's that got to do with me? Because you told me I had the fucking job. Ooh, I hate tech. I hate this whole... I know the market's bad, and I don't know what y'all are looking for, but it ain't me, because this is month like 8, 9, I don't know. I have done 100 interviews, like literally. I'm probably that close. It's probably like 89 or something. I've done multiple fucking rounds. Why do I never secure the job? It's not me at this point. Or everyone's fucking racist. Like, I don't know. Oh, bitch, I'm so mad. So I need TikTok to pop off. I'm gonna keep creating content, and when I get to that 1,000 followers, like, bitch, y'all are gonna see a different me, because I'm so sick of this. Like, this traditional work atmosphere doesn't work for me anyway. Like, me and it's just not... I need to be doing something creative, but I've sold my soul to fucking whatever it is. Capitalism is ruining my life, as it is everybody. Everybody is fucked along with me, and I get that, but I'm so mad. Oh my god, whatever.
This job market is way worse than you actually think. Like, if you're not actually in this market looking for a job, I truly don't think you know what it's like. It's brutal. Like, people are like, oh, unemployment is low. There's so many jobs being posted every single day. And yes, there are so many jobs being posted every day, but like, majority of those are just ghost jobs that don't really even exist. Companies will just post these jobs to post them, either for tax reasons or to gauge interest, but they have no intention of hiring. Like, I've been unemployed for 6 months and I have applied to so many jobs, like so many jobs, and I've heard back only from a handful of those. Either I'm ghosted through the process or I just don't get the job. And it's like, when I do hear back and I'm interviewing, these interviews last for so many rounds. I'm talking like 5, 6, 7, including case studies and presentations for the case studies. Like, I've gone down to the final round so many times, and it always comes down to like me and a couple of other people or another person. And it's just so competitive out there. Like, I've invested months of my time in a company only to get rejected. It's such a frustrating process. Like, I have over 6 years of work experience and I have a degree, and it's just brutal out here. And when people say, oh, the market's not actually as bad as people are saying, like, no, you're clearly not looking for a job and you're not going through this process.
I've been in the job search since May 2023. Currently working a part-time job as a property manager, and just started an apprenticeship yesterday. I turn 26 next month. I don't have my life together at all, and I don't think a human was meant to take this much rejection in such a short amount of time. Sorry, I'm about to start crying. Like, there needs to be a study with humans that are in the job market right now going through this much rejection. In this process, my confidence has depleted, and I've found it very hard to even get on LinkedIn and apply to jobs. But today I applied to a lot. Glossier being one of them. So I'm hoping that I hear back.
So I just really want to vent for a minute, because I have been laid off of my corporate job now for 2 months. So I've been actively applying to jobs since October. And I just feel like, and I'm sure there's so many people out there that are in my position that feel like it is so dang difficult to even apply to jobs nowadays. And I truly feel like it should not be like this. It should be a 2-minute tops process to apply to a job. No matter what company you're applying for, it should not be this hard. So, for instance, every single company, they force you to create an account. I don't want to create an account. I genuinely just want to apply to this job, submit my resume, answer the demographic questions, whatever, and be done with it. I don't want to create an account because all that does is just bombard my personal email with all these companies, emailing you saying, hi, welcome to whatever, you created an account. Great, but I'm probably not going to hear from you. And I don't want to create a dang account. I genuinely just want to submit my resume to the job. So after you create an account, like Workday, for example, you create the account, you go in there and you start, filling out the application. So you submit your resume, right? You upload it. Okay, next comes my experience. And you have to sit there and put every single thing from your resume and type it back into the my experience. So why in the heck do we even upload a resume in the first place if all of these companies and all of these, platforms are going to force you to put in your experience anyway? So I'm literally just doing it twice. And I don't understand that. And it just is busy work for absolutely no reason. And I'm just very frustrated. I feel like even when you get through rewriting all of this stuff down into the application, there's, okay, now I'm going to ask you A, B, C, and D, all these extra questions that you need to sit there for 10 extra minutes and put in, what experience do you have in this? How many years experience do you have in that? And I feel like if you don't have a specific number of years experience in a certain thing, you're no good. And it's like, sure, I may not have, 5 years experience in HR specific policies and procedures and stuff like that, but I have 8 years experience in general policy implementation and compliance work and everything else. So the fact that, I'm weeded out simply because I don't have a specific number of years of experience in a specific thing is just really frustrating because I know I could do the job. It's just, I'm not going to get the job because I can't say that I have 5 years direct experience in, a certain category per se. So I don't know. I'm super frustrated. And even, the callbacks that I've had, the interviews that I've had, some of the recruiters promise to, let you know by tomorrow or the next day, and you never hear from them. And then you follow up and they ghost you. And it's so unprofessional. If I was a recruiter, I could never do that to someone because I know the experience and I know the person that, is in my position. So I don't know. I really hope that this gets better. It needs to get better because it should not be this hard for somebody to be able to get a job.
Someone needs to address how these job postings have gotten out of control. Lost it. My God. Anywho, I just came across one that it was a staffing recruiting agency that posted the position, and obviously they didn't tell me, the name of the company that's hiring. Love it. Love that. All they say is, leader in the beverage industry. I'm like, okay. Also, every time they say that, it's always a leader in the industry. I'm not sure I believe you, but whatever. So I keep scrolling. I get to the part that says, must include a cover letter. Now, what am I going to say in that cover letter that's going to really, hit home? I just really would love to be a part of this company. I don't know what the company is. I might hate it. Would love to be a part of it, though. Would love it. I think I would really fit in good. I do drink beverages. Love a beverage. Like, somebody needs to do something. I can't.
Oh my god. I've tried to record this video like 10 million times, but every single time I get more angry. Why is it that in 2024 I can apply to damn near everything under the sun, from having no experience to being entry level to having 3 years of experience and possibly lying on the fucking resume just to get picked by none of them? Nothing gets picked. Nothing gets fucking picked. Every single time I put in a fucking application, I have like some glimmer of hope, like, oh, this might be it. This might be the fucking day that I get a job and I get stable income and I can have adult money. No, that's not it, because every single time I put in a fucking application, it never gets through to the first fucking phase because they keep giving me the famous words, unfortunately, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or fucking no answer at all. Oh my god, I'm about to crash the fuck out. I need a job. And I get, like, in the olden days, how old people used to be like, oh, if I just wanted a job, I would just go in person and, apply there. Dude, I've done that so many times. And so many times I've gotten nothing past, like, the freaking interview phase where they want to call me back for nothing else. And then other people say, oh, just keep calling them. Just keep calling them. They'll get back to you. I've literally blown up everybody's phone from Timbuktu to fucking bumfuck nowhere. I've blown up every single person's phone trying to get some kind of callback, and I get nothing. I get fucking scraps. I get nothing. People have the fucking nerve, the absolute gall, the cojones to say, oh, maybe you're not applying yourself. I don't knock the shit out of you. Cause why the fuck do you think I'm not applying for myself? Wait.
Job type, internship, required experience, 3 years of video production, editing, and videography. Translation, looking for a qualified professional to not pay. One of my favorite writers put together this compilation of outrageous job postings, and it is both hilarious and also extremely upsetting. Like, look at this other one here. Expert financial writer for 10 to 50 cents an hour. Where? What century are we paying people? I don't even know how you can call that a salary. Like, look at some of these. This one is not for anyone who wants stability or a well-paying job or being provided with any kind of consistent direction and mentorship. What possible reason does this person have for thinking anyone would want to do that job? Senior front-end developer, $8 to $15 an hour. What a joke. Actually, it's even worse down here. It says $10 an hour. For anybody who's not in the know, that's like $20,000 a year. I would argue that since this job title has existed, like since the technology and the role have existed, I bet that there was never a time when you could pay somebody $20,000 a year for this job. There are so many of these. This one wants 20 years of experience for $18 to $22 an hour. Master's degree for $15.29 an hour. This one wants you to do 4 to 6 weeks of training unpaid. And to top it off, they wrote it in the most condescending way they could possibly think of. This one says that the person is required to pay $500 a week to work there. Here's another real gem. We do not offer health insurance. Just not gonna happen. If you're a person that requires health, do not apply. Honestly, this whole thing made me laugh, but also cry. And the tip I provided for anybody who doesn't want to put out an incredibly embarrassing job posting is to do your research, know what the role is, know what it should be paid. And if you are unable to do that, you can't find anything similar out there in the job market, it's not because you're special, it's because you're disorganized.
I don't think people realize how dehumanizing this job market is, especially if you're not even looking for a job right now. I've been employed for 6 months now, and I have applied to so many jobs. I can't even count each other I've applied to by now. I have tried everything. People are like, oh, did you try this website? Did you try this one? Yes, I have tried everything. I'm not an idiot. I'm literally just begging for a job. I will literally do anything. Either I'm too qualified or I'm not qualified enough, or I don't hear back. I've applied to so many jobs where I've gone to the final rounds of interviews. I have invested so much time into them, and either I don't get the job or I just get ghosted completely. I've reached out to so many people to get referrals, to share my information. I've networked like crazy. Having to say yourself every single day, many times a day, it's exhausting only to keep hearing no, 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 no. I get it. I feel like at this point, I'm never gonna get a job. Like, I did everything that I was supposed to do. I went to college, I got my degree from a good school. I grinded at my last jobs. I've had so many achievements in my career development. And it's like, why can I still not get a job? It should not have to be this hard. Like, this job market is dehumanizing. It can't just be me. Like, I'm trying to stay hopeful, but like, what am I supposed to do?
Hi, my name's Amy, and I'm on day 151 of the longest job hunt of my life. Currently at a 4% interview rate. That's heinous. I accidentally became a LinkedIn influencer in the process, and I still haven't gotten a goddamn job. This is a pain in my ass. I hate it. Every day's the same. I've been ghosted after like 6 interviews with big companies, but I can't even put them on blast here because I still need a job.
Okay. If I don't laugh, I will cry. Like, I will actually open my eyes and start crying. But I just want to rant because, like, I've been getting job interviews. My CV is good. I have the skill set and stuff like that to go. I've decided to go back into hospitality and not do security anymore because I just feel like, as an ADHD girly, security was working for me, but at the same time, it was burning me out and it just wasn't working at the same time. I don't know, it was working for me, but it wasn't working for me. Like, the adrenaline side, it was definitely working for that. But everything else just wasn't working, and you've got to be on time for those kind of jobs. It just wasn't working. Anyway, so I'm also diabetic. So I've got ready to go to my interview at 3:30 today. It's currently 3:04. My sugars have dropped to 3.8. So I'm sitting down. I'm trying to regulate my sugars. On top of that, I've somehow managed to be late. Don't know how I was late because I was ready on time, and I genuinely feel like it's because of ADHD. On top of that, I'm wearing clothes that I feel extremely, like, restricted in. Like, I just hate uniform, like shirt, skirt, trousers. I hate all that shit. Like, it just pisses me the fuck off. I just don't want to wear it. So I'm currently sitting down and I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to change because I'm not wearing this shit, and I've had to reschedule my interview. I'm looking at this guy on the balcony and he's like laughing at himself. I'm scared. Anyway, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to change, and I'm also on my period, so I'm just feeling so sensitive right now and so upset. I'm so tired, so rude, so disrespectful. I just don't want to do this. If someone could literally pay me to fucking do nails and do makeup every day, bitch, I would. Everyone's always like, Ruby, why don't you just become a makeup artist? Because it doesn't pay well straight away, bitch. I want to go to DLT next year, Soft Life Ski next year. I want to go to Dubai, baby. I want to be with the big boys. You have to really, really put time and energy into a makeup artistry. And I feel like, that people have pushed me so much to do makeup that I don't want to do it anymore. And I feel like people don't get it, that it's actually tiring. And I'm a neurospicy girl. So you're actually overwhelming me with this whole makeup thing. So I dropped that. And typical me, always start something new. DJing is new. How long will it last? God only knows. But I find that doing those kind of stuff, I actually take more interest. If I do anything actual, like work-wise, bitch, you got about 30 minutes, 30. And then I'm out of there. But I just need to rant. And I honestly hate my attire right now. I just want to fucking put on yoga pants, bitch. I've been going to interviews in yoga pants. Yeah. Because I just feel like, what has my clothes got to do with me? Like I hear it, but like, I can still work like everybody else. Why are yoga pants somehow making me less of a person that will get the job than a person that's wearing a shirt? Like, baby, this is hospitality. This is not no big boy job in JP Morgan or KP Morgan or whatever the people are in Canary Wharf. Like, can we actually be collected and be guided? Like, yeah. So, yeah. Still looking for a new job, bitch. No shame in my game. I took my lashes off because I was like, I need to start looking more professional. And I know the lashes are throwing people off because I've already got tattoos all over my body and all over my hands, because I don't see myself working for anyone for that long. But let's see.
We're looking for a rock star with 6 to 8 years of account management experience. We want a scrappy diva who's absolutely filthy and gaping with industry knowledge. Yeah, you probably have lots of experience, don't you? So much experience. Join our team of besties. The goal? To maximize our joint accounting slay. But you gotta be able to work in a fast-paced, thrilling, exciting environment. So, what do you say, Rockstar? Do you think you've got the kick-ass skills to join our family? Just because we work together doesn't mean we're not a family. We're always getting together to crack open a cold one at our weekly happy hour. Our headquarters is a straight vibe, no cap. Our break room has amazing amenities, such as a Keurig. Your 401k contributions? Oh, we're gonna match it, Diva. We are going to match that. Paid time off? You got it. But not like you're gonna wanna be away from the family of besties, Rockstar.
Okay, this one says fast-paced work environment. That doesn't sound too bad. Oh, you mean a horribly managed work environment with little to no communication that makes you do the work of 3 people because the company refuses to adequately staff themselves, so you're always in a rush to do everything? Okay, guess that's fair. This one says that they're like a family there, though. That's sweet. I think you mean toxic. I'm telling you right now, those coworkers are going to be nothing but drama. They're going to try to manipulate you in the name of family to try to do everything that they don't want to do. And God forbid you stand up for yourself, because they'll take that as a personal attack on their little family and they'll go tattle on you to your mom. Or your manager, sorry. This one says customer service under skills. I have that. You have the ability to be verbally assaulted by a middle-aged woman over a $2 difference in bathhouse. Not to mention your manager is not going to come back you up. No, they're going to apologize on your behalf. Because it's always better to defend Hot Flash Helen rather than to prioritize the mental health of our employees. I think I'm done looking for a job.